Hi, I'm Tim Alden with Alden School of Leather Trades. Today's Tuesday tip, I'm going to show you how I hand rub edges on a belt. So, for starters, this one has natural back and a dyed edge. So, I'm just going to put a little water on this edge here. And then I'm going to use 400 grit sandpaper. I'm really going to rub this and burnish this edge. You want to press hard enough that you create a little heat and friction. And then you're going to apply water every once in a while because it'll dry out pretty quick. The water just kind of helps mat down the fibers in the leather, and it also takes less material off and just kind of mats everything down and burnishes it. If your fingers are getting warm, you're probably about the pressure and speed you need. Okay, so once I've taken some of the fibers off and I've kind of slicked it out pretty good with the sandpaper, I'm going to go back and I'm going to hit it with just glycerin saddle soap. I use Phoebing's, just buy it from Leathercraft Supply. So we're going to go ahead and wet that edge again and hit it with our saddle soap. You'll also notice that I'm working on a piece of glass here. That way I don't scratch up or mar my leather on the table. Once you get your soap on, you don't have to put a whole lot on. I just take a piece of canvas and slick that out. You just want enough soap on this that it just makes it like glass and really slicks it out. Doesn't take a whole lot. I usually open up the package of soap and let my soap dry out. That way it gets a little harder, lasts longer. So now we've got a pretty nice edge here. It's nice and slick, but we want to protect that edge some way. And so there's lots of products like Edge Coat and stuff like that that you can put on your edges to keep a nice hard edge. What I found is works really good. It's actually not a leather product at all. A friend of mine showed me is this soft gel gloss. It's just an acrylic. Anyway, we're just going to mix a little bit up in this bowl here. Just want to grab like a spoonful. So we're just going to mix it with water here. So it's just kind of like a milky solution, and you don't want any chunks. And so now I just got a little leather sponge. You can rinse this out when you're done and reuse it. So we're just going to go on the edges here. We want to stay off of the top side and off of the bottom side because it'll discolor the leather just a little bit, especially on the natural side underneath. We're just going to go ahead and put a little thin coat. Try not to press hard enough to make bubbles. If you do get some bubbles, you can let it dry just a little bit and then rub those out. If you end up with bubbles, this acrylic will dry with the bubbles in it, and so that doesn't look very nice either. So we're going to let that dry, and I'll go ahead and put a few coats of this on, and it's going to make a really nice edge that will last for years. Well, thanks for stopping by for today's Tuesday tip. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you'd like to find out more about what we do at Alden School of Leather Trades, check out leathercraftingschool.com. And also, I'm going to put some links in the info below. If you're enjoying these Tuesday tips, don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to like and comment. I hope you have a great day.